Hello there, this is CANWAN Kenan from Kenan Plays, and today we're going to play part 18, right? I think it's 18 of Burokku Girls. Alright, is it? Or 18 or 17 or something like that. Alright, let's just load this one. Okay, but my point, alright, this is the same thing, they are common enemy, they have to work together. I can grant you safe haven here in KT Village, as well as arrange for you to be protected at all times. Also, I'm sure Dawn has a few ideas on how to prevent the underworlders from slipping into our midst the way they did last night. I have a few, but I'd really rather I didn't have to, not with the way this war has been burning through my supplies. Still, I don't suppose we have much of a choice, and boy do I feel like an idiot for not realizing that they might be able to create portals as well, just because we never saw them doing that themselves. We have all made plenty of mistakes over the course of this war. What matters is that we don't repeat those mistakes. True. In any case, Takeshi, what do you say? Will you help us fight this war? Will you help us survive as we help you as well? You don't have to ask me, I'll do it. The underworlders need to be stopped no matter what it takes. Nodding to this, Liana then turned her gaze towards Asahi and Dawn. Very well then. For now, I think it would be best if you stay with Dawn. Her house is quite possibly the safest place in the village. Though some men might dispute that. True, she might be not safe at all. And when she has some time, she might be able to help you find a means to return to your world. You got it! But for now, I want you to get right to work on restoring the darklings to the light. We can only keep them contained where they are for so long before starvation or worsen set in, and we need to do everything in our power to save as many of them as we can. Dawn made a face at this that made it clear that she was not looking forward to it in the slightest. Alright, cleansing people of darkness always make me feel queasy. Also, I could use some help from Takeshi with that, using the blocks to bring them up one at a time, make things a lot of easier. Sure, I'll do it, whatever I can do to help. And we deeply appreciate that. Asahi? Yes? If you don't mind, would you be in charge of Takeshi's welfare to be his personal bodyguard? Whoa! Just one personal bodyguard, eh? Really? Really? It's clear that you come to accept Takeshi and his origins as much more than anyone else here. And despite everything, I fear that there might be those who resent him for not knowing his abilities sooner and using them on our behalf. So I want someone who is not prejudiced against him to take charge of his safety. That wouldn't be a problem, will it? No, of course not. I want that to happen. Good, I'm sure that there will be much more that we'll need to discuss in the near future, but that will be all for now. If there's anything else I need to speak about, I will contact you later. And also, Asahi, I would like it if you remain in close proximity to Takashi. Since he's not of this village, I can't contact him directly. And at least for now, it might be best if his fate wasn't tied to mine like the others here, lest the underworlders seek an alternate route in securing his ability for themselves. True. Understand, says Asahi. For now, Takeshi, it's best if you get some rest. You've done a great service to us all, and you almost paid for it with your mind and heart. Yeah, almost paid for it though. You've earned a brief respite, at the very least. Thank you. Exhausted by both recent events and grueling integration to which I had been subjected, to the point where I felt that I had been hollowed out, I was all too relieved when Liana stood from the table and moved to leave. Come along, everyone. There's much work for us as well. Yes, coming. Pausing just long enough to make a look at me that made it clear he wouldn't trust me any further than I could throw Mount Everest with my bare hands, Zen moved to follow Liana as she and the other guards with her left Dawn's home. You know what, Zen? If you're not happy, you know what? I'll just move the blocks and seal you up, man. Leaving me alone with Asahi and Dawn. Yes. Guess I'll better get to work on finding some ways of making this place Gwenor proof. True. before I have to go and see and do the same to the entire village. Oh, that's sad. That's effort, right? But first thing first, I have to get to work on restoring I don't know how many ducklings. Just the thought of making it makes my mouth feels like toilet. Done! Don't worry, I know it's important it is. I know how important it is, and I do get the warm and fuzzy feeling from saving people from darkness. But that doesn't save me from feeling sick to my stomach from all the darkness I have to pull out of everyone. Well, that's true. You know what? That's a bit, you have to pull out weird stuff from people. That's weird, right? As Dawn departed grumbling to herself, I thought back to the sheer horrors that the darkness had unleashed in my mind. And if she could really taste such thing when she drew the darkness out of people, then I honestly couldn't blame her for not wanting to do so over and over again. True. Takeshi, listen, I really do hope that you manage to find your way back home someday, that your father finds you, or what? Thanks, but to be honest, I don't know where he'll be able to start with that. Like I said, my father, he creates games traveling between worlds, alternate realities. He doesn't know anything about that sort of stuff. Asahi gave a thoughtful frown at this, then she gave me an odd look. You know, I still can't believe that you really thought this was all game at first. Our games in our world so different. As Asahi said those words, I found myself looking at her, rather thinking about everything that had happened. You know what? I think this is not really a game, Most probably Takashi, because of that device, he traveled to an alternate world or something like that. Because NPCs are too smart already. These NPCs are too smart. Means are non-playable or something like that. Non-participating. I forget what it means. Anyway, it means a robot, computer robots. And while I could no longer begin to believe that this world and the people in it were a product of my father's virtual reality device, there was no doubt that my time in this world resembled nothing more than an actual game. I mean, there I was, a stranger in a strange land. I found myself with a special power that no one else had, fought a horrible enemy, struggled against overwhelming odds, and now is a position to change an entire world for the better. Well, sounds like a game. It was like every fantasy I ever had about what it would be like to actually be in the world of games, only it was real. And as I thought about the kind of games I played, the movies I had watched, I realized that there was just one thing missing. What's the one thing? The one thing that could make this moment that much better. A kiss! Well, why don't you show me the kind of games you play around here? Then maybe I can tell you about the games of my world. Blinking a few times at this, Asahi then looked my way and gave a tiny smile. Okay, it'd be nice to be able to just relax a bit, get to know each other and everything. As the moment then deepened, I smiled in response. I reached forward and gently took Asahi's hand in my own. Yeah, it would. Whoa, so romantic, eh? And after what you did, coming after me when underwater, well, really, I would like to get to know you better. Well, romantic Max. The moment was perfect. I felt it. Whoa, a kiss is it? Print screen. Oh, my mouse is there though. And as Asahi cheek colored, I could tell that she felt similarly. And with nothing else to worry about, no looming crisis to interfere, and the two of us leaned towards each other and gave a kiss. Drawn together by a strange coverage that had forced us to depend upon each other. We allowed ourselves to wrap our arms around each other and gently press our lips together in a brief, tender kiss. I knew it. What was missing was a kiss. We're good, man. We're good. As we pulled back and studied each other, the taste of Asahi lips upon my own and my heart pounding deliriously, I was giving serious consideration to kissing her again, when I felt someone grab me from behind and a large surge of breath landing on my head. It must be Dawn, jealous. Hey, why can't you spend some time getting to know me better? I'm the one who put you back from the darkness. Alright. You know what, if Dawn isn't here, maybe something else would have happened. Print screen. Made it in time, make it in time. Alright, I made it in time. And I know a lot of games we can play too. Don't cut it out, we have work to do, remember? I know, I just don't want anybody forgetting about me and all the hard work I had to do when they're off having fun. Please Don, Takeshi had already been through so much, why can't you just alright? Asahi's jealous. As the two girls continue to argue, I sigh heavily. For a while, a lot of my future remained in doubt, like whether I could ever get back home or what kind of insanity I would have to deal with next. The one thing had become abundantly clear. Of all the dangers I faced, being bored wasn't one of them. True? You know what? Everyone's around you. Meanwhile, back on Earth, whoa, finally they are going to tell some information, about what's happening. How can this be happening? Just how can this be happening? Professor Ellenton, please just get some rest for now. You're not doing yourself any good, and no, I have to stay here. I have to, Takashi, you have to get some rest. You're not going to do anybody any good if you work yourself into a coma. Look, I'm sure that your wife could use a shoulder to cry on, and I think that your shoulder and I think that shoulder should be her husband's. But Takashi, Joshua is all tired. I know. Whoa, this is what's happening now. Well, that clearly isn't a game anymore. I'm pretty sure about that. With that, Dr. Candy turned towards where the imagined 5 unit still stood in readiness. Completely ignored by the sons of people that were now studying what looked like nothing more like a rupture in air itself. A rupture that was probably framed by what could only be described as being gateway form of many blocks. Alright, this is Burokku World, right? The place that he went to. So, guys, we are correct, right? So in the end, Burokku isn't a game. It's actually an alternate dimension. And obviously, Takashi has went in an alternate dimension. Anyway, you can see Burokku is here. So they can view the world, actually. More than 2 days has passed since the first test of Imagine 5 true capabilities, with Takashi the eager guinea pig of that test. A test that would have ended in disaster when a brilliant blinding light has filled the lab the instant the Imagine 5 had been activated. What? They had not activated the Imagine 5 before? You know what? I thought that someone would have tested it. Most probably Joshua, the father or something like that. So what? You want the first person to test it to be your son? Doesn't make sense, right? I thought it's already tested and proven, that's why you want to let your son try or something like that. While Professor Ellenton's son has sat on the VR device, oblivious to the real world, a set of blocks had appeared around him, ripped open the air around him, and what happened? And an instant later, he was gone. Well, he was teleported to Burokku World. Okay. In that time that has passed since both Professor Ellenton and his wife had completely fallen apart and the lab had been all but quarantined, with only the professor and Candice herself allowed anywhere near the machinery, and only because they were the ones who could have give any real insights into what happened, and the machinery that was seemingly responsible for Takeshi's disappearance, as well as the artifact blocks that had appeared to steal him away. Not the blocks is like, we need a hero. Then they got Takeshi or something like that. My son, how could this be happening? Where's my son? I feel a tingling of guilt at the hand she had played in Takeshi's disappearance. Dr. Candy sighed lower even as she continued to study artifacts and blocks and the hole in space they framed. Whoa, take a picture. Alright, got it. Oh my gosh, my mouse is there. I don't know, but I think there's only one real way we're gonna find out. Well, you know what? We are not gonna find out what's the real way now, because we're gonna approach. We are gonna approach the 15 minutes marks. So thank you for watching this episode with me. We will find out in the next episode, right? Don't worry, it'll be out very soon. Alright, I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye. Whoa. Did you get scared? Well, subscribe to my channel and I promise you'll never get scared again. Or watch more videos and you will be able to find your peace in life.